In our emergency and development work and through our service provision, we find that injustice is behind much of the poverty we accompany, and the causes of this injustice needs to be tackled in order to bring social transformation. To achieve this with most vulnerable, we raise awareness on underlying root causes of injustice and contribute to change and just system. Last year, for example, we have been working on a new institutional campaign which was launched in December. Together
Today we will also launch CARITAS's new global campaign titled Together We. It is inspired by Pope Francis's Laudato Si and Fratelli Tutti.
Or for example, we joined initiatives as the Global Marathon of Prayer to raise awareness against human trafficking. But also, a part of raising awareness, CI influencing those in power, addressing these root causes and contributing to change and just system. And this is what we call advocacy. Advocacy as a process. Advocacy based on evidence, which comes from our confederation, bringing about changes at the end to improve the situation of the communities that we accompany in the world. And how we do it as CARITAS Internationalis? We do it at global, and we do it jointly with member organizations and regions. At the global level, CARITAS Internationalis global advocacies are used to put pressures on countries to the global commitments related to issues that are concerns of CARITAS: migrants, refugees, water, climate. We need to hold governments accountable to track progress on the commitment they have set up. And national advocacy there is key. The anti-trafficking legislation in France, for example, was changed thanks to the joint work of CARITAS Internationalis in Geneva and Secours Catholique using human rights mechanism. But also CARITAS Internationalis, given its global reach in 200 countries, has been granted EcoSOC general status, which is the highest level accorded by the United Nations to non-governmental organizations, and this allows us to actively participate, contribute, influence the work of the United Nations in Rome, Geneva, New York, and CI acts as a catalyst for member organizations and regions to engage in the UN system. Last year, we have developed several positions, statements, and policy papers during key events: the UN Food System Summit, the COP26, World Health Assembly. Different events also are organized, as the last one on the role of faith communities in promoting cohesion in the Sahel, for example, to influence the global compact on refugees. Also contributions to key people as the UN Special Rapporteur on Migrants to bring the concerns about the impact of COVID-19 on migrants. And these are all opportunities to remind states that they should put the person at the center, give visibility to CARITAS work, bring concern to influence and shape this legal framework, bringing, of course, this solid evidence and practices from the field. But also, on the other hand, CARITAS Internationalis does advocacy jointly with CARITAS members, as for example, on our joint call on equitable access to vaccines. Last year, we have seen that one of the factors that did not enable the equitable access to vaccines was the intellectual property rights. So we have been working with those CARITAS whose government were blocking the patent waiver to influence this work collectively. Some changes we have got, but still we need to keep this pressure up. And CI does not work alone. It collaborates with the Church, with other faith-based organizations, with the Dicastery of Integral Human Development. Last year, there were several initiatives as the Laudato Si Week, the Laudato Si Action Platform, a joint webinar on death, the participation at the different groups at the Vatican Commission. And also CARITAS Internationalis collaborates with other NGOs. This is important to do a collective work together.